In this video, we're still in workshop number 1, and we're going to be talking about a marketing profile. Well, what exactly is a marketing profile or a marketing sheet? You'll hear that word a lot. Well, it's kind of between, we use a marketing sheet when a business card with your resume on the back, and there's a video for that, is probably not enough, but a resume and cover letter are probably too much. So this is a one-page document, and it's your marketing sheet or your marketing profile. I find that if in creating this, because a lot of people will look at this and say, boy, how do I start out? I don't know. Always remember one thing, that usually most people that have looked for a job for a short period of time are very narrow-minded as far as what their skills and their experiences are. Now, I'm going to say that most people have that situation or issue. The marketing sheet is a wonderful way to kind of open those types of thoughts and what you've done, your career skills, the skills that you have that you don't really remember that you had. It also makes you think about yourself and how you're going to sell yourself. So in our example, we have a marketing profile, and it's an example. You can see it's Susan Seeker. She says what her job position she's looking for. So if she was in banking and she would look at bank management or internal or IT, whatever it is, you're going to have that. If you don't know what you're going to do when you grow up, you need to talk to Brian Wright, set up a call or a meeting with him so you can determine what you really want to do, what you're going to be good at, and how your journey is going to start. I would do that before I did anything else. But as you can see, she has her where she's from, Indianapolis. You have to give a full address. We never suggest that. You can see she has her phone number, and she also has her Gmail account, and she has her LinkedIn, and she's gone into LinkedIn, and we've talked about this before, but she's gone into her LinkedIn and then taken out the numbers and letters that have no bearing on anything and changed it into Indiana, and then she put Susan Career Seeker. So everybody knows if they're going into LinkedIn, they're going to see that, and it's going to remind them. And then she has broken this up. Again, she has a picture. We suggest that. You don't have to, but I think it's a nice touch. Who she is, she's creative, hands-on business leader. I'm not going to go through all this. You can read it. What I provide, because I want to know, if I'm a hiring manager, I want to know, and I pass this on in a couple other videos. An employer is looking for somebody who can make them more money, can save them money, or is creative. That's what I need. I need people that can either make money for. How do you make more money for? How are you as a interviewee, as a new hire, are you going to make more money for me? Or how are you going to save me money? Oh, you may use as an example when I reorganized. I was asked to be on the project to reorganize the mailroom. We ended up being able to cut the staff down by one person, and it is now much more efficient. Anything similar to that. That isn't something a salesman would do. That's something that somebody that's an internal worker would do. So what's my purpose? What have I done? And she's used bullet points. There's no paragraphs really, except on the very one. How do I add value? That's what an prospective employer is looking for. What values do you have that will help me be more successful? And again, she mentions target positions, and those are the types of jobs, but they're all related. Target companies. You're not going to put specific companies. I had an individual that put in Eli Lilly and Roach and whatever. However, they had an interview with Cook down in Bloomington. Guess what? Cook was not on their list. First thing person's going to look, you don't think we're important? So you don't put actual names, you put different companies through their industries. And finally, who were your desired contacts? Are the COO, Director of Operations, HR Executive? Those types of things. Again, it's one page. The one you see is in black and white. The more color you have, I'm not saying it's going to be all bright and whatever, but it may be better than a black and white page. So that's what the marketing sheet for, and I think it's one of the most critical things that we have.